Good morning, good evening, good night, y'all. You know what it is. We back. It's the Average Joe Podcast coming to you again with another episode, man. We appreciate all the love, all the support that we've been giving currently and on the previous episodes. We ask that you just like, share, comment, and of course continue to follow us on our journey, man. Of course, I'm your host, King Times, and I got a co-host here,
Deontay.
And then, of course, you see, this is not a special. I don't even call him a guest no more. You done seen his face before. We got Justin here. Let them know where to follow you at, Justin, where they can look you up at.
Mr. 123. Oh no, Mr. _123 JBZ on Instagram, and if you find me on Instagram, you'll probably find me on TikTok as well. Call me Justin, JBZ.
Follow him.
Follow me.
He's got content he's pushing out as well, y'all. So make sure you support. I'm gonna just dive up into it, y'all. We going on some trending things that I just feel like really need to be dived in and discussed a little bit more in depth. I'm gonna start it off and I'm gonna ask these gentlemen here, and then y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. But Florida been off the chain. I don't know if you watch the news and they call me your grandpapa, your papa, or your papa. But if you watch the news, Florida been ridiculous. If you see, they recently had a new immigration law signed in where they're telling companies they gotta, of course, they have a certain amount of employees, they gotta make sure everybody's legal. Then if you look at, of course, and you're down in the area, you don't see a lot of construction happening in certain places. You don't see a lot of goddamn farms and fruits and vegetables being picked. Do y'all think this was a smart move by Florida? I guess it's to keep the immigration, keep the people from coming in. Is it okay? Is it not okay? Is it too far?
I mean, it depends.
Okay.
If you I don't think too many Americans gonna do those jobs. So
hell no,
they won't do them in the beginning.
But at the same time,
I'm sweating on this couch. I won't be sweating nobody feel.
At the same time, they ain't getting no tax money from them people either.
What you mean? Like that?
If they illegal, they ain't paying no taxes.
So, but they provide the labor though. So we're gonna miss out on the labor for the tax money?
That's all working is about, anyways.
I was about to say that just mean they taxing you even more.
They gonna tax us regardless. But I'm saying that if you've seen the video, just like I've seen the video, you got empty fields of vegetables, fruit going to waste, no construction being done.
Better get some white people in there.
You know they gonna turn red. You know that
ain't my problem.
They gonna have sunburn. They gonna be a champion. They gonna have a new sunscreen come down.
Better lather that sunscreen on.
It's funny you say the white too, because you know we can't get us to do it because we gonna automatically. That's slave.
I'm gonna do the job if you paying the right money. Like if we come in, if you telling me, if we talking about, if I go out there, they say, all right, $40 an hour, I'm out there. Period.
$40.
I'm out there. Period.
No.
I make what $30-ish now, so 40.
Sitting in an air conditioned building.
No, that don't matter.
For $10 more, you gonna go in that field, man? Hell,
you be hot. You was just talking about.
You talking about being hot right now. You gotta work a field for $10 more.
I'm gonna take this shirt off and tie it around my head like a turban and be out there singing my Negro spirituals. We gonna make it through this one. Blood on your feet. Wait in the wall. Yeah, all that.
50 and up, maybe. I'll think about it.
50. Didn't they pay? Remember when all that snow happened in Buffalo, and they paid all them people maybe like $60 an hour to like shovel all that snow?
The hand shovel.
Yeah, it was like a whole bunch of snow in the bleachers and stuff. What were they gonna use?
I'm gonna catch frostbite.
No, they won't use their hands. They using shovels and shit.
I'm still gonna catch frostbite.
$60 an hour though, and you had to clean a stadium.
You would catch a damn heat stroke in that field.
Okay, well, I think I'd rather have the heat stroke than the frostbite because. It's like heat, but it's frozen heat. But that's another subject. But what do you think? Do you feel like are they out of pocket? Or are they doing what they need to protect the borders? Or is it just like y'all doing too much?
Well, for one, when I was thinking about it, as you were saying it, what real immigrants are coming into Florida? Because at first I was like, damn, is that
what I'm talking about?
Cubans?
The Mexicans.
And they close to the Texas. They're not even that close to Texas.
They're still coming over. So the Mexicans, the Haitians, you got the Cubans, them too, but I think the surrounding areas are saying it's basically pouring into the state too much, and they're trying to withhold it. Now, the funny part about it is, I read on another article where they're basically saying, "Hold on, y'all stopping to work. Oh, we're not talking about y'all. We talking about the new people that's coming in." Hold on. So they basically wanted the people, the illegal immigrants, to stay there that was already there, but the new ones they're putting they're really being.
Well, how do you think they was getting the extra workers anyway from the people who was already there? That's like, not throwing shade at my job, but in a sense, that's kind of how it is. You know somebody that's in that job, they grandfather you in legally. They grandfather you in, and then you working there now.
So do you feel like they should do it or they shouldn't?
I feel like they should do it within moderation. Everything should be in moderation. Like, there should be a process. Let these people keep their job in order for them to afford the process, in order for them to become citizens. Yeah.
I can agree with that. Yeah. I can agree with that. I think they are out of pocket, because you're not going to sit here, all these immigrants that's coming into this country, you're not going to sit and tell me that I can't come over here and work. When these people right here do not want to do this job, Billy, William, they don't want to go out there and pick them watermelons, tomatoes, grapes, cucumbers, and all that. They don't. Let's just be real. And then Ryan and Greg is not going over there and lay that sheetrock out, lay the shingles down on the house.
They ain't telling them they couldn't work. They told their ass to become a citizen.
Hold on, but what they're doing is they're locking them up and sending them back home.
Yeah, because they not a citizen.
For working on the streets though.
For working on exactly. So you gonna lock me up and send me back home when I'm doing a job that you don't want to do.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's been American.
Come back when you're a citizen and you
know
can get
how long
your
that
job
process
back.
is?
No, I was born here.
You are
Facts,
facts,
but
What you talking about?
facts though, man.
I was stolen from my homeland.
All right, come on. Don't act like you ain't no immigrant. A little bit.
We're legal immigrants.
Now that's just that situation there. Now recently, I don't know if y'all ain't keep up with it, make sure you go view it. But they recently put they've been trying to get rid of teaching African American history in schools down there, but they recently put it in law where they're gonna teach about it. But they had a little caveat to it. They said they gonna teach how slaves gain skills from being enslaved that help them benefit personally. Now, I'm gonna let y'all go first.
That's wrong.
Basically, I'm gonna take that from proper English and turn it into Ebonics. They want you to say, "Negro, we helped you become you, and help put money in your pocket and taught you something." So, what do you think about that? You think they right?
No, hell no. That's odd. One, I don't think that shit gonna work anyway, cause ain't nobody gonna tell them that shit was true. Yeah. Hey, look, guess what I learned in school? Bullshit. That's a goddamn lie.
What the governor is saying that he wants the people to come up with their own assumptions and own mind about the information they give them.
He won't dare you.
I mean, you should always make your own opinions, but you ain't about to be teaching.
Separate opinions from fact, though.
Yeah.
Some stuff is facts.
You can always make your own opinion. That don't mean you gotta teach false information.
That's true. So what you agree with what he's saying? Just like it's out of pocket.
They definitely out of pocket. Like who? Like I said before we even started. Like I'm not coming home every day saying like, "Babe, I just made another AC." Like I'm not doing that on my spare time because that's a skill that they taught me during slave time. Like you cracking whips over my back telling someone to make an AC.
That one, the skills they talking about is them jobs they just told them.
They didn't want us to read and write. How do we even get a job?
Hold on, say that again.
The skills they talking about is them skills that's used for them jobs that the Mexicans just gave us.
For the Florida job?
Picking that car.
I already told you Daquan ain't getting out there on them streets and picking up no cement.
I don't know, bro. They pay me enough money. I go out there like.
First of all, them like, nigga, do you know what this is?
No.
A forklift? They like, do you know what a big cat is?
I can't
on a
farm. More like this tractor, this plow.
That was now. We'd have been.
So to caveat to that, so they did have recently the vice president Kamala went down there, and she was basically saying. And for lack of better terms, that it was some BS that they were rolling out. Now, although I agree with what she was saying, I don't know, was she the right person to send down there to speak on this with them?
Who else they was gonna send?
Can't send Forgetful Joe. He was gonna be like, well, I came down here because that's it.
Shit, Joe racist
anyway. So, he made all them bills that locked all them people up for them drugs. But I digress. I think they should have sent Tamika. I think she would have been a more.
Who is that?
She's an activist. So I think she would have been more, not necessarily palatable, but the message would have resonated. Because Kamala, I feel like she was just a face for them to get the votes, for Joe to get the presidency. I'm gonna just throw it out there. I don't care what nobody think, nobody feel. That's what it was. And unfortunately, black people and a lot of black Americans bit and voted for him. But I definitely won't vote against the opposition. I'm gonna say that. Donald Trump staying home. Yeah. But I really feel like, just my opinion, that state right now is in a lot of turmoil, and somebody need to go down there and clean that mess up, because
they should have sent Trump down there. Actually,
he definitely get rid of the immigrants.
That's what I'm saying.
There's good people out there shaking their signs.
No, you think about it. He would have been like, I actually want them to stay because the jobs make America better. And then turn around and
American
be like,
fruit again.
Right, pick American fruit again and go back home afterwards. Across the border.
His ass about to be in jail.
He about to be getting took by Billy Ray now. But that's another story. So here, and that's just my 2 cents. I think Florida's a great state. We just need to do some cleaning up down there with some individuals and get it right.
Some maintenance.
So a lot of maintenance.
Some maintenance.
But another topic is, I'm gonna let Tay take over. This really surprised me.
For the next one, we got and what's this boy name?
The rapper that's been on trial for a minute. Not Young Thug.
It's a lot of rappers that's on trial, bro.
Yeah. YN Melly. YNW Melly.
That's his name?
Yeah, I think
YNW.
So. YNW Melly.
Yeah, it's a lot of you rappers out there on trial, but.
Well, I mean, apparently his junk got a mistrial. So I guess they didn't have enough evidence.
Or they couldn't come to. I think he would have said couldn't come to an
agreeable.
Whether he was
guilty or not.
They had evidence on him for saying that he was guilty. Like I said, the whole video with him changing out of the clothes. That's one of the part of the main evidence that they saying like we saw you get out the car with the same clothes on.
So you're saying he should have got a mistrial?
I think it should be still continued and looked into.
So you're saying are you agreeing with him being guilty, or are you agreeing with him being innocent?
I mean, what else they gonna look into?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they didn't look into everything that they could. I mean, he's been on trial for forever.
I don't have nothing against Buddy. I don't really listen to his music, but bro, guilty.
Well, yeah, like my thing is this: if you killed your friend, you killed your friend. Like on something,
but we don't know that.
We don't.
Man, no. I'm not trying to hear that. No.
How you know?
Bro, I know. My Negro intuition is pinging that nigga need to be in jail.
That's exactly why you getting a mistrial now.
But he rapped about the shit too.
He did.
Didn't KeKe rap about killing some people too? And
he said, I'm not doing the race. He was trying to run for police. That nigga that did that. But I mean, I guess it's good. Is it good that he coming home? I mean, we let
for the music probably for like the music.
It depends. If he did it, no. If he didn't, yeah.
Then some mom getting her son back too.
So you saying you kind of like basically in the middle there, like you okay either way?
I ain't in the middle. If he did do it, then lock his ass up. If he didn't, why he there?
But I know the first time he come out with is, I done beat these crackers at this trial, something like that.
Chill in a suit,
and I'm going home. Something he gonna.
Mama's cooking
all in club with my smile. He gonna say something stupid because you beat a double murder. Well, let's not say beat, because he hasn't really been exonerated. He's just had a mistrial, but he got away from. If he did do it, oh my gosh,
he be the second.
You better pray to Jesus, Allah,
I was
Buddha,
the
elephants,
OJ Jr.
Oh, yeah, OJ Jr. Boy, pray to OJ
too. Somebody to help you. But I still think Buddy beat me in jail. What's next on the agenda for today?
In jail for what?
For murder. He done killed these people.
How you know?
I don't. But my spidey sense is tingling.
Just like everybody still think OJ should be in jail.
That's exactly why he got
now,
a mistrial.
OJ should have been in jail. That lady was cheating.
Oh, so how OJ shouldn't be in jail, but Buddy should?
Cause hold on. Okay, let me make sure I'm understanding and remember my facts correct. OJ wife was cheating on him, correct?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, that's what we're talking about.
So it was just the fact that it was like guilty motive driving him to do that.
That mean he can murder somebody?
Jimmy Fox.
All that money I spent on that lady, I was close.
All the money Melly spent on his friends.
No, fuck that.
Chill.
No.
He spent a lot of money. They probably had jewelry and some more shit on.
No.
All up in his car.
No. It's a difference, thing.
It's all the same.
He's not fucking his friends, well.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't know that either.
You know,
I need
rappers be
that just let me know this needs to have these people business. But
celebrities are funny though.
In the business, I know we kind of off topic, but y'all seen Drake paint his fingernails?
Yes, I seen that. Yes. He tried to blame it on Yachty though afterwards.
And it's saying because he was biting them.
Yeah. Well, you know they have stuff for that. My dad used to put it on my fingernails, clear coat. No. Clear coat.
That do make sense though.
Clear
to stop
coat.
you from biting your shits.
Well, just put clear coat
painting
in there.
on a color though is kind of
pink, gold.
Oh, no, I don't know about that, but that do make sense if you bite your nails. You put something up there that you ain't supposed to.
Yeah.
I was
It
just trying
tastes
to
like a bitter kind of taste.
I'm just saying that's a little. That sent my red flag up a little bit. Like, hold on, player. I listen to you. My kids listen to you, and you paint your nails.
I'm not a Drake fan, so me personally, if he gay, I'll probably be like happy, but for the opposite reasons.
Hold on,
I really don't care.
So you can't tell me 5 songs that you like.
No, I can probably tell you 5 songs. It's just the fact. Just like I can tell you 5 Wayne songs. I don't like Wayne like that. But hold on. We've been friends for how long? I discussed this like for forever.
Okay, hold on.
Me and
you might be talking about somebody else. You talking about Jermaine, Dre Wayne, somebody else other than Lil Wayne?
No, just Lil Wayne, bro.
Lil Wayne.
Young Money, baby.
Oh,
that
Wayne.
Yeah, that Wayne. Yeah, I can't get down.
I'm about to take your ears off. You need new ears.
I just been, bro. I can't help it. Like,
I need to give you an ear replacement.
I mean, at that time, who was big like Wayne? Like Ye, 50. I just definitely sided with more of Ye than Lil Wayne.
Okay.
That's all that
redeemable.
Came. That's all that came out of. That's all.
You're redeemable. If you were to name another artist that was up to par,
you see, now that's why I couldn't. I only named them 3 because like even 50 was kind of dying down around that time. So that's why I was like,
50 Cent ain't never died down.
I mean, what, business wise or rapping wise?
Period.
After that AO technology, he kind of slowed down. I ain't gonna lie.
Did he have that one song with Chris Brown? The quality of the music.
Both.
Okay. All right, we got digress. It's a whole bunch of out of pocket happening up in here right now.
Name me one 50 Cent song from 2013.
He just dropped a new album.
2013.
He's about to drop a new album.
2013.
From 2013 to now. I ain't gonna do that on.
Hell, from 08 to now.
Oof.
07 to now. That nigga last album came out in like 2005. Well, not his last album. But his last popular album came out in like 2005.
Probably. That joint he performed at the Super Bowl.
Matter of fact, I think the last time he had some...
like a big pretzel.
I think the last time he had some poppin' shit is when him and Kanye had that little...
That beef.
Yeah, the beef. About who was going to sell more of that.
I think he had a drama track too.
After Ja Rule, that man kind of fell off.
Chill.
Out of pocket.
Let me see, man. Let me look up this one.
Out of pocket.
Not Ja Rule.
Yeah, Curtis was in 2007. That's with AO Technology. Then he dropped Animal Ambition in 2014.
Okay, so
never heard of it.
I heard of that one.
Gon' Pay Me in 2020. Never heard that.
What about
the Cannon tape in 2015. Never heard that.
Then that's
Forever King 2009. Never heard that.
He got some with Chris Brown. I do know that though. That was
that's just you not being tapped into. You can't blame
that's because that shit.
I'm the man. I think that's the name of the song. I'm the man. Bitch, I'm the man. You know I'm the man.
You ain't doing him justice.
Told you, prove him.
We gonna leave for this alone.
Oh shit!
Now, here again, just moving off the YNW Melly situation. Somebody else is prominent and black, as you mentioned earlier. Who was that again?
Jonathan Majors.
Okay, explain the situation to me again.
So, maybe over 3, 4, 5 months ago, he got accused for beating up a white woman, which was his girlfriend.
A what?
A white woman.
Ooh, not the Caucasian one. Okay, yes. And he in jail?
Mistrial? No, not mistrial. It's
still ongoing.
Yeah, it's still ongoing. But what people are really upset about is because they, for one, they're saying like, the girlfriend lied. The text message saying that, I tried to grab your phone and this, that, and the third. And they have a video proving that he didn't do it. But yet it's still ongoing. And then people are like, why is he in the Disney stuff now still? Like, they want him out of it. For no reason, though. Even though I think he's really...
I think they slowed up his money, especially. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Because I know the situation, but not enough. So you're saying that they have a video of him not putting his hands on this woman?
Yeah.
Of not putting his hands on her?
Yeah. They have a video, and they have the text message saying that from her, like, I'm sorry, that was me overreacting. I tried to grab your phone, and it just kind of went from there.
Okay, hold on. So she tried to grab his phone and then screamed beat after she couldn't get it.
I got. When the fuck did this allegedly happen?
A couple months ago, like at least, like I said, about like 3 or 4 months ago.
I know he. It happened after Creed 3.
When did she go to the police?
Right then and there, you
called the police. White tears, white women got beat.
So when did it all start?
When like you said, around Creed 3, because Ant-Man the Wasp had just came out, and then
he did a phenomenal job in that movie.
Yeah, it was pretty good in that movie. I like that movie.
Who was playing Kane?
Yes.
Yeah, he did a phenomenal job in that movie. So they're proceeding, and they're basically it's looking in favor for him, and he's still keeping his brand deals, or did he lose his brand deals?
Some of them, but most of the stuff, just like Disney, they just waiting for.
Yes or no?
Yeah, yes or no. They're really just waiting for a verdict. Although they keeping him in certain stuff, but they're not as promoting him like, he's going to be in this next coming movie. Because Loki comes out in, I think, October, season 2. He's supposed to be in that whole show, predominantly, a lot.
Shit, didn't that Flash boy do some wild shit and he still got his movie?
You're right. The dude Eldest, who plays the Flash.
That played the Flash.
Yeah, not the TV show, but for the movie.
For the movie.
He got caught up beating up people.
Yeah, he was beating people up and shit.
He threw a lady down on the ground in Hawaii because she was just trying to take a Idris Miller. That's his name. She was trying to take a picture with him, and she was like, "Oh, it's you." And he's like, "Oh, haha," and just like choked her down to the. Yeah.
I mean, we gotta take that one out though.
Because she was too close?
Yeah, y'all gotta start. Y'all gotta lead these people up.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but
close enough to try to get a picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
but he threw a chair at somebody though. Like that shit's a little out of pocket.
She's a fan. So okay, hold on. So you telling me if a fan of our podcast came up to you,
leave me alone.
Don't talk to
if I'm not taking pictures with people, if I'm just out, leave me the hell alone. Man, don't be running up to me. I'm a normal person.
When you're a public figure, though, it's a little different. Like you gotta understand that. I think so because you gotta understand like people gonna want to be excited, like overly excited because you're there.
So
I don't know what other situation.
You shouldn't be that invested. Goddamn it.
Yeah, that's how you getting paid.
I'm getting paid because they're invested in what I do. Don't be invested in me.
Oh, you're yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the Kanye thing.
It come hand in hand, y'all.
Yeah, he's saying that now until his ass go to the bathroom, come out. Hey, what's up, man? Can I get? God damn, boy, can I use the bathroom?
Even worse.
Oh, he go to. Look, he's saying that now. Go to the restaurant with his wife and kid. Oh, what's up, man? Can I eat dinner with my wife and kids, bro? I just want a picture, bro. Oh, he go on vacation. I'm on vacation. Oh, what's up, bro? What's up? Let me get a pic. Dog, can I just enjoy my fucking vacation? Leave me the fuck alone.
I'm gonna do it. Look, it's always just like you said.
That's how I know people don't bother you. I can tell you that. Not enough people bother you.
I got my house full, bro. I got hella kids, so
but
nothing really bothers. Like, you
gotta take care of them. Wait until
it's not necessarily you gotta take care of them, but a quick picture ain't gonna do nothing to my life. Like 5 minutes.
Dog, he's saying, dog.
All right. A signing.
And then he threw a tray at somebody?
Look,
he threw
one picture turned into 2, 2 turned into 4 turned into 8, 8 turned into 16.
So he didn't get no backlash.
I mean, he got backlash, but
he got backlash from, but his movies still, they never took.
So you think
nothing away from him?
Jonathan Majors? Do you think they should have took his deals away from him, or he should have had Stagger?
I mean, it depends. If he actually beat up that woman, then yeah. But don't take it away from the black man. You take it away from the other dude.
And then that's again coming to innocent.
Don't take it away
guilty.
from. Don't. Dog, he on video hitting people with chairs and shit.
Yeah, he on video hitting people with chairs.
Jonathan Majors supposedly, as what we were told is on video, not even touching that woman. So, black man supposedly didn't touch the woman.
Hold on, you're missing a key element. What type of woman was this?
A white woman.
There we go. Okay. Black man and a white woman.
White dude beating up white people.
Okay, that's fucking different. They can do white on white crime. We can't do it.
Hold on, he beat up a Hawaiian lady. I don't know if they classified white. They had their own race.
The Rock he has melanin, so I would accept that as
it don't matter.
He classifies more as black. He even said himself.
His dad is black.
Yes, he is Negro American.
I feel like the only thing I don't like about the situation, I hope and pray that he is innocent, and of course he gets everything back ×2. But the only thing I don't like about the situation is he was messing with this white woman, and soon as the flyer come up under the behind, he run and get a black woman.
How you know she ain't run and get him?
I don't care how it went down, it just don't look right. It looked like a PR stunt, like the save face. Like, oh, I'm going to go get me this black woman so that way I can be redeemed in the black eye. No!
Now, Megan Good come out and say some shit. That'd be crazy, because they also said, like, because he went to Yale, and they said some of his students, his peers back then.
He was teaching at Yale?
Well, not student, I'm sorry. Like, his peers, when he works. Like, his peers said that he had a random violent episodes that random, like, he wouldn't.
You can't for real.
Yeah, big facts actually. Like, you know, he comes off peaceful like his
So is he bipolar or some shit?
I wouldn't even say that. I guess they would say he's a quiet storm. I mean, he do give off that small, like, you know, I guess his face.
I'm gonna shake your hand and I'll slap you in the face at the same time.
Yeah, that he does give off that presence though, especially after Creed.
Now I would say, you know, if you looked at his previous movies, he was small. Now, his most recent movies, that nigga done got. It might be that steroid shot.
He was chill. he was always kind of built though.
No,
he was a little built. He was just small. Like,
his stature was small.
And Lovecraft come
No, that's new. That's new.
That's not new.
What I'm talking about, he looked like, you know, y'all seen that movie with 50 Cent when he looked anorexic? He was playing that star football that had cancer. He looked like that.
I don't know too many movies this nigga in.
He looked like that. That's what I'm saying. Like his old stuff, Buddy was small. Like
he was like John, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan, kind of small. What was that movie? No, the one where he got shot and he was all.
Oh,
he was small in that movie, bro. He was small as hell. Hey. So I mean, you know,
he was small. Like
he had to train for that movie, for the Creed movie, anyway. So
yeah, for all that he had to train for. That's why he got bigger. But he's been like in his most recent stuff, he's looked bulky. So I don't know. He might be taking that shot. That's why he got issues with containing himself. But I just don't like.
That's what Chris Benoit had going on.
I just don't like the fact that he got with a black woman after he had this altercation with a white woman. It just, to me, it seems like he's trying to save face. He's trying to let the black people know that, oh, I'm still with you. No, you should have been with Megan Good. She probably looked better than Shorty Girl anyway, even though she still smokes cigarettes, but that's another story. She's too fine to be smoking cigarettes, bro.
You can't tell with her skin, though.
She got money.
And money to buy them cigarettes.
Especially.
Put the spoilery still.
Hit me with that makeup right here.
All right.
And before we wrap up, y'all, again, I'm just going to ask y'all to make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. This last one, it's just something that was near and dear to my heart. And I'm just going to say it because I think it has been talked about, but it needs to be talked about more. I think there is some etiquette that your woman should have when you're going to a concert. Now, Tony, what do you mean by this? Well, of course, as you all may have recently seen, Usher has been doing his runs in Las Vegas, of course, correct?
Yeah, I think he got a little
show
or something.
Yeah, he has a show in Las Vegas now. I think he's predominantly there now. But what he is doing to these women has to stop. Especially if these women got a boyfriend, a man, a side nigga, in a closet nigga. If she has somebody in her life, I feel like it is wrong for Usher to swindle this nice woman, have her dancing all over him, all to the side, and I'm at home sitting watching this. Do you agree? Now, if y'all have seen it, let me know. But y'all have seen the altercation that he had with KeKe Palmer.
Yep. Miss Palmer.
Y'all okay with that? If y'all her man?
Nah. No. That ass was out.
To me, the booty out. Okay. Now, booty is a sacred thing. It's something what a woman has that if she has enough of it, it's not gonna hide. Could we agree to that?
Yeah.
So I think KeKe had just had that baby. That booty is gonna be what it's gonna be. So whether she had to see
that
through,
don't mean having the ass out though.
but if she that amount of booty, you can't cover up.
Your wife show up somewhere with her ass out.
With the whole ass.
Did you not see the video?
Maybe like that picture I showed you.
And then she turned and the booty wobbled a little bit when she turned to Usher. And I was like, oh, KeKe down. I said, I watched you in the Kill and the Bee. I should not be having these feelings. We were spelling together. I should not see all this monkey back here like this.
She's spelling that ass out now.
S. Oh, that's you now. But I feel like if it was my wife personally, I think my wife would have a little bit more respect and a little bit more etiquette for me. So yes, Usher. Yes, we're at a concert, but I'm not gonna get up here and just give him everything. I feel like she kind of gave him everything, and it was recorded. That's what I feel like the worst part about it was. Now, if she would have did it, nobody was hitting it, no harm, no foul. Because you're at a concert, you're having fun, you're not doing anything wrong. But I think it's the part for me that if I was her man, everybody know now my Usher can hit my girl if he wanted to.
He said something about it, but everybody was talking trash about him, saying that she make all the money, so he got to just shut up.
What?
The boyfriend?
What sense does that make?
She
still come home to him for his D. What does the money that she make got to do with her self-respect for him as the man, and let alone for her in the relationship?
I guess because she run a relationship.
Well, that's what they were saying on Twitter. You know, Twitter be crazy.
Yeah,
that's what they were saying. Like
now, it was rumors that he had cheated on her. I don't know if there's any validity. Now, if he did cheat on her, then she's good to go ahead and have that monkey out like that.
If he did cheat on her, why they still together?
They just had a baby.
Is, man. People don't know how to leave people alone sometimes.
Then why they have a baby together?
Well, I mean, you know, he may have got weak in the knees in that pussy and let it off. I mean, that's how the baby got here.
Sound like she got enough money for an abortion. Plan B, condom.
Chill.
No, he's paying facts.
Yeah.
Because you can't. Now this just speaking to the people responding to the shit on Twitter. I know this ain't nothing she said or nothing like that, but as far as the people on Twitter saying, apparently since she got money, she don't need a man. He need to shut up. You know, he can't control her and all that stuff like that. Well, if that's the case, don't have no goddamn baby.
I don't know. Women still don't want a man. That's what makes the world go round.
Hey.
But what I would say is, I did see a video of him earlier when they was it looked like a bathroom and she was turned over and he said shake it, was telling her to shake her ass. So, but I also could defend it because I'm like, I'm gonna tell my woman to shake it while me and her together. That's cool.
I was gonna say they together though.
But that thing was stinging at that concert.
It was a guy like that at the con with his girl, and like she was wearing really skimpy clothing. Like, and mind you, he was like in the vicinity of her all the time. And her kid was there too, which was kind of weird. But you know, she had really skimpy clothes on, and it's like one of my homies like, damn, bro, you just gonna stare at her like that? I'm like, yes, you know what I'm saying?
The hell I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, like she at the con wearing this, her man is right there.
You got all that boom pow out?
Because I'm pretty sure
about to do.
If he won't there, she probably wouldn't even be wearing all this. She probably even wouldn't be there.
It ain't shit. It ain't like
respect for him though.
It ain't like I'm about to walk up on her and try to touch her. I'm just looking.
That situation not the same. Buddy was not there, number one, and number two, she was.
Well, if he was,
she was dancing on Usher like she was ready to give it to him now.
If Buddy was there, he probably would have been like, "Hey, what you doing?" But if that's not him, he simp enough to let it happen, then that would have been on him looking dumb.
Nah, I'd have got up and danced right behind Usher. You gonna run on my girl. Whatever you do to her, I'm gonna do to you.
Shit.
You better leave her ass alone.
Make a sandwich. You ever had a husband and Usher sandwich?
No.
We ain't doing this. Yeah, you better leave her alone. She spoke for. And then I would say the proper response I feel like a woman should have in that situation was that, I think it was an NBA player or an NFL player, somebody at his concert.
Kuzma,
and his girl sat on his lap. I was like, all right, I can respect her. Like, I'm not saying I can't respect KeKe. I'm just saying I don't know what's going on in her life.
You ain't about to get all that extra out of her.
Yeah, but she was looking good in that dress. If I was Usher, I would have swung through it too.
I feel like ever since then he just been getting a lot of rejection from his shows. I think there was another video of like a regular chick that was like, "No, my man right here," and he was just looking at the camera like, "Really, really?" Like,
yeah, that's when he would start singing his name.
That's called respect.
All right.
My name is Usher, baby.
Hey, what's up?
She said your name Usher, but you ain't him.
Facts. Yeah. I'm not going home with you at the end of the night, Usher. That's my point.
But she could if she wanted to.
Yeah, it would have been for 72 hours probably, if that.
72 hours of her life.
45 minutes.
45. Best Usher song ever.
Ain't no bullshit.
It's
gonna be right in that lobby. Hey, can you come pick me up? No, bitch.
You just got booing out there.
Hold on, wait. You got some money? No.
Call Majors.
Yeah.
No, get it back.
Better call Tyrone.
Oh, hold on. Let's remix this real quick. Let's say Megan Good, Jonathan Majors went there. You think Majors put hands on Usher?
Usher ain't even gonna try.
He gonna see Majors like this.
Hey, no.
He's like, oh, I'm on the roids.
Next, I'm gonna burn you out of this concert. Hey, get out of here.
But so you think that? Do you feel like it should be etiquette when you go into a concert with your woman? If it's like an R&B where a man is being seductive to your woman, or you think it's no holds bar? She can do whatever as long as she's not busting.
I mean, I'm not saying she can't enjoy herself. Cover the yeeks up. And don't touch them. Simple as that. I ain't saying, they can probably dance, just don't touch.
Alright.
And cover the yeeks up. It is Usher. You gotta think. Yeah. That's just like if I go to a Beyonce concert, a Rihanna concert, anybody concert, and they point me out to come on stage.
That dude Janet Jackson was raping.
Exactly.
Janet Jackson, yes.
Exactly.
She gonna put that old lips on you, boy.
I'm trying to participate.
She gonna put them lips on me. What I'm gonna do? Oh, rape! I need some money. Lawsuit right now. I was violated against my will.
Like, you miss your brother.
that shit getting thrown out immediately.
Please, can I just get a little bit?
That judge gonna look down.
Just a little taste of
dismiss. Dismiss is out of there.
Yana, I didn't ask her going on stage. She pulled me up there against my will. That's why I'm hitting with it at first.
Like you ain't get hard against your will.
How do we know this? Hold on. She wasn't on me that close, Yana, but I want to go ahead and plead my case right now.
It was the heat friction that caused it.
Yana, if that happens to you, you cannot stop it. Are you agreeing? Should it be some type of etiquette when you go out with your woman?
Always be some etiquette.
So what are rules?
The rules, I feel like this. If the rules is, if you're going out with me and we at a concert type scene or a dance floor, whatever, and you want to dance and have fun, I feel as though you should. You do that. This is why we're here. Okay. But as long as with other people, nah. Like, even if somebody would respectfully come up like, hey, can I dance with your girl? Like, you wouldn't hear that nowadays. But it just in general, and it's you wouldn't hear that. You wouldn't hear that. But if she with you, she's supposed to be with you. Like, if she with herself and be like, babe, I'm about to go out with the girls, yada yada. Have fun. Just don't do nothing that I wouldn't do. That's all that come down. And hold on. And cover the yeets.
Yeah, I was about to say cover them yeets.
I agree with a lot of that now. I'm glad to be a little more mature. Because if I were to say do don't do anything I want to do. It was like almost no limit for what I would not have done.
But time heals all.
It sure do. It brought me to a new level, because if I would have said that, I'd have been, ooh, she might have been spinning upside down in that pool, giving Usher everything.
Had to end the show early.
But here again, guys, y'all let us know what y'all think. You know, it should be some etiquette. You know, is Florida tripping? Should what's his name? YNW Melly go to jail? Should he be? Should they have did a mistrial? And then Jonathan Majors. Do y'all agree with me that man is wrong for getting a black woman out here getting a white woman? We out.